Another thing to understand is the Active Directory structure, like how the Active Directory is actually structured. So when it comes to structure, we have domain, we have trees, we have forests, we have organizational units. So these are important concepts to understand, and the domain is like group of objects such as users, your computers, your accounts, printers, or any other device, and then they share the same database. So, for example, you have a domain called knowledgetrain.local, and then within that domain, you have multiple other servers that are like additional domains. So those additional domains, all of them are called within one domain. So they all are sharing the same database. They're replicating the same database and they're sharing the same database. So that is why you can call that as domain. So they are within the same domain. Another concept or the Active Directory structure is trees. So whenever we have more than one domain connected together through trust relationship in a logical hierarchy, that is called trees. So for example, if I draw something here, for example, I have a domain. This is called knowledge trains, and this is knowledgetrains.local. Um, And then I have another domain here, for example, and that is called sfo dot com, and in here I have another domain called bbd.com, and for example kt. Same as some other thing here. So we are basically having different domains actually trusting each other to share resources, and then they're connecting like a tree. So they're connected like a tree. There's like one uh, domain at the top, kt.local, and then you have like east.kt.local, west.kt.local, and so on. Another thing that we have is forest. It is group of multiple trees. So when you have a group of multiple trees, like you have, for example, um, in here, let me draw this for you. For example, you have kt.local here, and then you have its branches like east.kt.local, west.kt.local, and then in here you have another domain in the another forest called bd.local, and in here you have east.bd.local, west.bd.local, and you are connecting them together. So um, this is where like you have multiple forest with like and multiple trees. So it's group of multiple trees, and that is called forest. And forest contains application information, shared catalog, and domain configurations. And the last one is organizational units. So organizational unit is like folders which you can actually use to best structure your Active Directory services. So Active Directory services, like any user you create, groups you create, you have to actually put them on a right folder where you create a structure based on departments, based on companies. That way you're able to actually search them easily, apply policies easily. So that is why we use organizational units. Another important thing that we have is global catalog. So global catalog is a domain controller again, And for the first time, when you install a domain controller in your forest, that server becomes the global catalog automatically. All your applications they uses a global catalog to search objects in your domain. So any object that you're trying to search, you are actually using the help of global catalog to search those objects, and you at least need one global catalog in your Active Directory domain.